MTN Sports' Grace Lawrence here outside Bobcat Stadium as Montana State is in its final week of spring ball. And the wide receiver room is one who lost some veteran experience to graduation in the portal, but they're a hungry group who's made lots of strides over the past 5 weeks. Sam Mix moved from running backs coach to wide receivers and has brought a philosophy over to the position group.
They were never scared to kind of be the guy that was the starter for us on offense and all that. And I think if we can carry that same mindset into the receiver room, that'd be really good for us, especially having multiple guys in the field at once.
The team has mentioned leaning more into its pass game this spring, especially with the concepts new offensive coordinator Pete Sturbick is bringing to the offense.
Pete worked on the ball a little bit more. We can see it in practice and just making plays, showing that we are a part of the offense and we can also be the forerunners of the offense.
Taco Dowler, who's entering his junior season, highlights the room as he's coming off a year where he grew his game beyond punt returning, as he nearly had 600 receiving yards and 11 touchdowns.
I started my career here as a punt returner, and that's really all I was known for. And that was awesome, but at the same time, I'm kind of competitive, and I was like, I'm also a pretty good receiver. So having the year I had last year was pretty cool.
Taco kind of made a name for himself, in my opinion, here in the punt return game. He started to realize some dreams, I think, a little bit last year at receiver. So we're just kind of trying to, build off of that success. He's a guy that can obviously get behind defenses pretty easily. He's super fast, super quick. Knowledge of offense is high. Knowledge of leverage and routes and all that is really high too.
A newer face to the room, but not the team, is Jordan Reed. He made the switch from quarterback to receiver about midway through spring ball this year.
I think Jordan is certainly in the mix at quarterback. This isn't a sign that he couldn't have made it at quarterback. I think it's more a sign that, hey, we got to figure out, a tall athlete like him, if he can do this at receiver.
To watch the receivers in action, the Sonny Holland Classic kicks off at 1 p.m. on Saturday in Bobcat Stadium. In Bozeman, Grace Lawrence, MTN Sports.